Well, here we are. I've got basically 7 breakers, no, 6 breakers hooked up. And one is actually a double, but it's 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. This one's not hooked up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are hooked up. I got some spares there. I got a wire here that's going to go to the generator that goes to the main. This is the main 100 amp breaker. This is a 200 box, but this is a 100 amp breaker. And that goes to this wire. That would have normally went to consumers, which I've totally disconnected. We've got a ground to the ground spike that's in the ground. That's grounded to our grounds here. These grounds are also known as the neutral too. The neutral and ground go together, I've learned. And then the hot wire goes to the breaker, which is the black one. Just basics. That's all. I stick to the basics and I label everything like nuts. And got all the sockets in. I need to get the SCON lightings done, but all the sockets are wired. I'll get you a nicer view of all that in a minute. That's going to be, it's a little bit of a cluster, but it's all labeled properly. I just haven't made it real neat yet, but I mean, it's labeled and ready to get tucked away. These sconces are all done up. Got my GFI here near a window. My other GFI is over here near the window. That's also, GFI goes to these sockets that are, on the same circuit, that are by the, water, basically the sink. Everything's all into that. So I got a couple SCON lights there, a couple there, and a couple there. There's going to be bilateral ceiling fans where those lights are. And then there's the antler light there. It's cool too. I'll do switches. I haven't done the switches yet. I'm just hooking up the raw juice. And I do also have a wire that I did not hook up there. It's wired, but I didn't hook it up for the front shed or the front porch, whatever you want to call that. And the well socket is hooked up there too. And then there's a spare line that is for the hot water heater that's not even hooked up. Anyway, we're gonna get the generator going. There's the generator. I gotta go get some gas and we'll spark it up. You'll see you next. Well, here we are. We got the home light 5000 Stories Loud testing my electrical. So it turns out my wiring is okay. We've got light. Lights work. Chandelier works. All the sockets work. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Everything seems to be working pretty good. We've got power. Just an annoying generator, but all the sockets work. I've tested them with appliances, but also you can test these. That works. But I hang the sconce up there. All these other ones work. Obviously the sockets work because that's on there, so that's on the same circuit. It's hard to do with one hand. This one won't let me in. That could be a sign, like it's like this one's not wired right. Who knows? Let's see. That one could be a backwards wiring, but let's see here. I don't think I did it backwards. But you know what? I was working till 4 in the morning, so. Yeah, so that's got juice. But this one doesn't seem to open, which makes me worry. It might be wired backwards. So I'm going to take a look and open that. That doesn't make sense because everything else on the same circuit. Works good. Works good. So there might be some safety mechanism because black gets the gold screw and white gets the white one, or white gets the silver one. That one's lights up too. So yeah, we're good. This is obviously on. Well, 10, we got power. We gotta check some other stuff out, but so far so good. All right, update. Figured it out. So the main needs to have 2 powers in there, not just one, because what happens is these 2 that are connected share with this bar. So if both don't have power, then the other one can't share to that bar. I noticed that only one side was working, or that side was working, but they weren't both, and that's why you have these 2, these twins. They ride off a 2. Anyway, and just also an update. Evidently way back when, I didn't know what was considered hot and what was neutral. So the black wire is hot, the white wire is neutral. I figured that out. I had originally wired it wrong way back in the gray cabin, and I was going by that when I made this extension cord. When I made this one to go from the generator. Either way, I mean, I've always worked with safety, so I've always worked, there was no power hooked up, anything like that, nothing to main power, only generator, and then generator with caution. Everything seems to work. I like it. Yeah, everything works. These other ones are just no lights. Yeah, that one does that light because it's part of the west wall. Got it all. And another time when I doubted myself with this socket, I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't working right because it was what mismatched because I worked late at night. No, I did it right. Black goes with gold, white goes with silver. It was just a faulty child safety that wouldn't let me in. Had nothing to do with the wiring. So everything seems to be good. I love it. I'm gonna wire this front, get some lights on for the outside too. Anyway, thanks guys. All's well. Demore Electric. Again, proceeded with caution. Nothing is to main power. I just got to make sure all these wires work before I do ask for power. Thanks for coming out.